welcome to Monkey's World. Had to catch my breath there. This video is all about books and my love for them. Let me show you some of my books. I'm a big true crime person. These books you've seen. So movies, okay, those are Bibles. And a very special book back here. Oh, this book, this is funny. It's hilarious. And historical. This book here means everything. My father got me this book. I tried to get it from the library, but everybody had it out. And I couldn't find it. I couldn't get it. Everybody had it on reserve. And I really wanted it because it was Judy Blume's, it was an adult book by Judy Blume. And Judy Blume was my favorite author growing up. I actually got a sweet email from her when I emailed her. And I came home from my volunteer job at the library, and this was waiting for me on my bed. My dad had gone out and found it for me, which I thought was really sweet. Let's see. Well, we know Jim Cornette, some of this other stuff. These are town history books. Not this book. This book is actually like a town telephone book. It's a residence list. It's from 2014. Actually, it's a residence list by address. That's the alphabetical listing, and this is the address list by address, which is an alphabetical order by street name rather than person name. That was given to me a long time ago. But the rest of these books are this one, and this one are all in town histories. This is a beautiful pictorial and some words. That's him and his family. That's his happy place, or was. Oh my goodness, look how much Cole looks like him. Why was he young there? He never dreamed that he'd be training his son, because it was never something he really wanted, for his kids to get involved in the wrestling business. This is a book that my parents got me for Christmas one year. It's, you see it down here? Yeah, Best in Show. It's all about show dogs, the history of dogs. It's truly fascinating. This is Emmeline. This is another town history. This book here is another town history. It's Sutton. This is Emmeline. This stuff. This one. Those are both books about the Trump administration, the room where it happened, and Too Much is Never Enough by John Bolton and Marielle Trump. Rachel Maddow's book Bad Man, which is actually about Spiro Agnew. Body Slam. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's a poetry book by my mother's cousin. This is cool. This book, can you see that? Is actually a book from 1946 to, well, the president at that time, which was about 20 years ago, about TV shows. All the TV shows that were on. What I'm going to do, let me grab you off of here because you can't see these books. Ow! Come on. Ugh. So let me pop this off because I can't hold you with this on. There we go. Alright. Oh, my knee. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, as I was saying, these are town histories. It's upside down. Get up there we go. Town histories. Town histories. And Jim Cornette's book. This is Best in Show. This is the dog book. The Roddy Piper book. That's just a puzzle book. This is the Sutton book. This book is neat because of the way it's laid out. Every town should have a book like this. It's a history that's laid out by street. So they tell you who lived where during the time period. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Oops. Wrong way. There we go. Sorry, guys. I had to put that back. Otherwise, the shelf might fall. Hope that's in the right spot. I don't know that it is. Oh, crud. Anyway. I may have to get a new shelving unit. This book, I started reading. It's a really good book. Grief Diaries, Project Cold Case. It's interesting because it's people who've lost their loved ones to violent crime. This is God and All of Us. My cousin gave me that book. Let's see. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, this is a poetry book that Mom's cousin wrote on the Mitchell side. This is one of my favorite books. My friend had a copy, and I wanted it so bad. I used to borrow his all the time. And one year for Christmas, I finally got it. The complete directory to prime time network and cable TV shows. 1946 to present. And when is present, you ask? Let's find out. I got it in 1998 for Christmas, so. Yeah, it's. Let's see, what's the date? Okay, 1995. The first edition came out in 1979. So they've rewritten this a few times. Fudge. My foot. Ouch. These are my Bibles. My Judy Blume book that I was telling you about. Let me show you better. There. These are my Bibles. This was my great-grandmother's Bible. All of these Bibles in this Bible Stories book have meaning to me. Okay, this is my mother's Catholic Bible. This is my Bible Stories book. This is a Bible that my youth pastor gave me godparents gave me that one. My parents gave me that one. So yeah, they all mean something to me. Body Slam. This is signed, as is the Jim Cornette book. So those are autographed. These books I just got, as you know. Trying to think if I have any more books. Well, other than over there, those cookbooks that we went through on the channel. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to put these back up here so I can close the door. And, whoops. There we go. Nope, you don't go there. Sorry, I'm trying, guys. There we go. Okay, and this is the Crossroads Variety photo album that I put together. You can see my DVDs. I have my gloves in here. And I'll close this like that. Now, oh, I do have more books. Ow! Out there. Holy crap, my foot. That hurt. Oh, that really hurt. By the way, our our genealogy videos editing. Oh, my foot. Oh, my foot. Sorry, guys. I've got daily guideposts. These are my religious books mostly. Jesus Freaks. This is an awesome book right here. If I can get it out of here. My hand keeps sliding on it. I can't get it out. Guys, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to pause. Okay, there it is. By DC Talk and Voice of the Martyrs, which is an interesting group. This book, it's actually in a box, is a beautiful book that my father gave me years ago. I don't even know how many years ago. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, I guess I didn't do anything. That's just a menopause book. That is a signed magazine. And, like I said, those are religious books. Guys, this is all our Kid Missing shows from this month, and it's a mess. Anyway, yeah, it's a mess. Oh boy, come on. I need to get these out of the way. You know what, guys? Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. These books we looked at, these are the cookbooks. I actually used to have way more books. This used to be full of books. Up here, where these games are. I know it's stuck in there, but used to be full of books. Have these books. We went through these. These are cat books. And then those are the school type books. So yeah, that's... Anyway. Oh, I need to sit down. So let's put you back on. Okay. Oh, it would be helpful if you had... Ow! A base to put you on the thing. Anyway. Come on. This is hard to do when you're filming. There we go, guys. But most of my books now are on my tablet. I will show you what I mean. Which is better because then you don't end up with 1,000 books in your house, you know? Like Lynn said to her husband, if it wasn't for my phone, in her case she uses her phone, it would be buried in books. And he said, I'm still buried in books. So, I love you, Bob. Different Bob. I have 3 different Bobs. But I'll show you. I have on here, I have the Apple App Store as well as Google Play Books. So I have the books from Apple. Why is that flashing? Okay. I have a want to read list, which is great. They also give me ideas. And current bestsellers. I also have samples. And they give you goals for reading. So that's nice. The Monster at the End of This Book is now a free book. That book I read so many times when I was little, it isn't even funny. And I just read it again in about 3 seconds one day. Missing Sarah Pryor. I mean, just, that's vegetable gardening. Cool. Then, whoops. I love the fact that I can have my Google Play Books on here. And there are tons of apps for books. It's Jim Cornette's book. Okay, I have a wish list. I have an artist, an author I read quite a bit of. She's a true crime author, Catherine Casey. And they have other books by her. Whoops. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's this is my wish list down here. This one up here. This list here is my wish list in the middle there. These are the books that I have. Casey Watson is another good one. Another thing about this that I want to mention is that they have a lot of free family history type books, trees of families. Ooh. Aw. Oh, that's so sweet. I got a thank you for covering a case from actually almost local case, Lee Francis Savoy from Revere, Mass. Mary Beth Kroll wrote, Lee is my cousin. Thank you for covering his case. I never met him. We are the same age. Oh my gosh. So much for sharing. Thank you so much for your comment. P-E-O-P-L-E. Like you are the reason I do this. Do you know anyone in the family who would like to be on my podcast to talk about Lee's case? And of course, they can spell, but. That is precisely why I do this. But as I was saying, I have books in here instead of filling my house with them. I love books, you know. And I love the fact that I can get family tree type books, books of old trees, especially if they're, you know, founding families like a lot of my families. I can get those books completely free. Like I have the Phelps family. More so on Google Play Books. Right, here's the Phelps family. Let me click on it here. Oops. Yeah, try again. Oh, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? Okay, well, it's having an issue, but nope. Okay, see if I can get one of the other ones. This is can't see who it is. Like these. This is a genealogy, the first settlers of Massachusetts. But for some reason the Phelps one is not working. But yeah, so you can find a lot of that by searching. By searching a family name. Like, let's do this. B-Y-E-R. Some records of the Dyer family. Bingo. Okay, I have that one. 15 years after the, okay. We find the record of William and Mary Dyer in Boston. So yeah, there. So yeah. Okay, am I searching my own? No, I'm searching playbooks. Okay. You can find just amazing things. Some of the books are pretty old, so you end up with wording that may be different than you're used to. Oh, I also use Goodreads to review books. I have a whole thing that says reading, a whole, what do you call it? Group of apps in a square. I have the Barnes and Noble app. I have the Libby app, which is a library app. The Kindle app. I can get free books on all of these. Trying to think what else, what other apps I have. I think that's it. I have my Bible, of course. I have Translate here. I have gonna get rid of that. Delete. Okay. I can't get that to work, so we'll delete that. So yeah. I separated into groups this is notes, for example. Oops. So this should be over in notes. There we go. So these are my reading apps. Okay. These are my note apps, you know, to take notes and stuff. These are my internet apps. I got a ton of these. I don't think there's anything I can really delete. I do like to clean up now and then. These are my productivity apps. Wait, why do I have the weather twice? Remove. Delete. Okay, delete. Now I'm going to take the weather that's over here that they just gave me and put it over there. It's got a measuring tape, shortcuts, maps, calculator. They're all in my productivity. So I try to keep myself pretty well organized on here. That's video and audio. That's games. As organized on here as I am in other stuff because it drives me crazy. Excuse me. To not have things in order, you know? Then I don't know what the heck is going on. Oops. I saved it to the wrong list. That happens because if you okay have just put something in a list and you go to save something else, it's going to save it to that list. So very easy to do. Oh, that means my clothes are dry. That also means that I can have my lunch. It's only 30 minutes. So that right there. Okay, actually we'll put it right there. There we go. Anyway. I think it surprises people that I'm organized. Well, surprises my mother because she thinks of me as a pack rat. And yes, in some ways I am. But I also know how to organize my back, so to speak. And she taught me that. She taught me how to put books in order by size because it's the neatest way to arrange a bookcase. She taught me how to excuse me. Categorize things. So, I just wanted to tell you about my books, and tell you about how I categorize. I don't so much categorize my books as they're in the order by size. Because if I did them by genre, the sizes would be all over the place. Like I do my DVDs by genre. And my wrestling ones, in my wrestling ones, the way that I put my wrestling ones together is by when they started wrestling. So I have Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and so on and so forth by when they started wrestling. Then I have my other ones in horror, family, documentary. That's how I do it. Believe me, if I could lock myself in Doug's room, I'd have his rearranged. He wouldn't know where the heck any of his were because he drives me nuts. Ugh. There's no sanity to it. I think for me, part of that is part of it's my OCD, but part of it is my need for structure. So my life, believe it or not, is very structured. That's why I have this book for this channel, because it's structured. What videos am I doing for what days? I need that. And I'll probably get another one when I'm a little more through this one. I still have plenty of this one left. Excuse me. This is the Punky's World Idea Book. So when I come up with shows, I put them in here. So yeah. And my love for books, I should tell you, was fostered by my mother and my third grade teacher. God rest Mrs. Fleming's soul. And I want to leave you with this. My mother said, you can go anywhere in a book. You can go places in a book that you will never go in real life. That is the beauty of books. She's so right. When I was a kid and I was being picked on and stuff, besides wrestling, books were my refuge. I would sit in the backseat of the car and read, and I would be somewhere else. And it was wonderful. If you want quick recommendations for getting your kids to read, just about anything by Judy Blume, but especially the Fudge series. Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing, Fudge, Super Fudge. They come in a box set now. I also would highly recommend the Pippi Longstocking series. Love Pippi Longstocking. That was from my third grade teacher. The book James and the Giant Peach. My Side of the Mountain. Gosh, I have so many. Go to my Goodreads. I will link my Goodreads in the description. Let me write that down. Link Goodreads in the description. Holy crap, I can't reach it. I know this video has gone kind of back and forth a little bit, and I'm sorry. Link Goodreads. I used to have, by the way, a whole bunch of big wrestling books. Loved these books. Hardcover books. I finally got rid of them because I just didn't have the room. Unfortunately, they're all out of print now. And you'd think you'd be able to get them on the online bookstore. And have your kids read about the sports that they love, if they love sports, or the subject, or books on the subjects that they are into. You know, if your kid's into car racing, you know, or your kid's into, like I said, sports, things like that. So, I think that's the best way to get them to read. I would also recommend the Ramona series by Beverly Cleary, who I believe, yeah, she just passed away at 100 years old. So, I think. What else? So, yeah. I was just trying to think of what other books would be great for kids. Like I said, I'll leave my Goodreads in the description, and that way you can see what I've read, what I want to read. I do need to go in and play with it. I thought I had the app on here. Anyway, I think I did it one time. I'm going to have to put it back on there. Because I really enjoy Goodreads. And for those who don't know what it is a website and an app that you can, it's a place to list all the books that you've read. You can review books, you can read book reviews, you can make a wish list of books you want to read. It was my way of keeping track, you know what I mean? So that's why I started using it. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Long couple of days. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to get this edited. The other one just finished editing. I will get that uploading. And we will do our retro wrestling recap. And I'll explain what that's going to be in that video. going to be a new series in my wrestling playlist. And that will be the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Please click like. Please click subscribe. The notification. Remember, you can customize that bell. And remember, it's all free. Thank you so very much. Bye-bye, guys.